Now we are inside the cave with all our party members. No one left, fortunately. Oops, didn't mean to go that way. I feel like I'm gonna fall off my chair. Give me a moment. There, that's a little better. Maybe not. How about now? Yes, that's much better. So it looks like my city is going to be going into lockdown come this Monday. Today is what, Saturday or Sunday? I believe today is Saturday. So in a little under 2 days, we'll be going into lockdown. Welcome to Hamilton, people, but I mean, we have been getting an increase in COVID numbers. The problem being it's all in primarily nursing homes, so it doesn't exactly affect the general population. But it's a matter of protecting the people inside the nursing homes from the general population. So I understand why they're doing it. And I feel a sneeze coming on. One moment. Bless me! Oh, who am I kidding? I have no soul to bless. Just saying. Now, in case you haven't noticed, this dungeon looks remarkably different from the others. It looks significantly more high-tech. And crap, he's poisoned. Yeah, in case you haven't realized, this is somewhat of a science fiction fantasy. Oops. RPG, so take with it at what you will. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Now, I will be exploring every area, looking for hidden goodies and whatnot. Nothing up there. I don't know how long this video is going to be. Okay, do I want to go here? Do I want to go to the other area? But yeah, I might wait till we get to, if I remember correctly, the I believe there's a boss at the end of this dungeon. I think, I don't remember for certain. But if not, I do intend to have this video be somewhat shorter. Because I have stuff I'd like to do. Stuff I'd like to check out. And what have you. Fortunately, I got my laundry all done and folded away, so I don't need to do that anymore. It's kind of weird. I don't mind doing my laundry, but I do mind folding my laundry. And I don't know why that is. Graphite crown. No equipable items. Who's the weakest? Oddly, Alice. So we'll give the graphite crown to her. Maybe I should have gotten a shield for him. He's after all a white mage, he doesn't need two weapons on him, but I like having my, oops. Didn't mean to do that. I like having my people be more offensive than defensive. But maybe that might bite me in the ass. Now I will be going back to the other area because it looks like that's where I need to go to progress through the dungeon. I think I'm not certain though. Can't say for certain. It's been a very long time since I last played this game. And I've only completed it once. It is a good game though, don't get me wrong. It is a very... Wow. 2 misses in a row. But yeah, this is a very good game, and Alice leveled up. Hallelujah. Anyways, I know it's, you know, Christmas time or whatever holiday you celebrate during this time of year. I'm not much of a Christmas holiday person. Also, it's during the time of COVID, so it's somewhat of a depressing time of year, but I find Christmas, the holiday season, to be very annoying because you have all these people going around. Happy Holidays, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Merry Christmas, and then as soon as New Year's ends, it's no longer Happy Holidays, Merry Christmas, festive time of the year, it's fucking it's cold, fucking it's cold, fucking it's cold, why does it have to be so damn cold? And I find the hypocrisy to just be overwhelming. But that's people for you. And Shaz leveled up. I'm under the impression Chaz needs a healing item soon as well. Also, Chaz learned Anti, which obviously means antidote. That honestly surprises me a little bit because I would have assumed that it would have been and who learns that first. Unless I'm mistaken and Han already learned it. Oops. Let's find out, shall we? Yeah, Han already knows Anti. Perez. Who needed it again? Chaz. And I feel there's another sneeze coming on. Fuck me, another way to go. Which way do I go and which way do I not? Maybe I should have done a practice run or looked up a guide, but I will be backtracking all the way to the other end. Just, oh, and as you can see, you can use your, equipped items. Some equipped items have magical properties. But it doesn't tell you which ones are, so you sort of have to figure it out by trial and error. But some of those magical properties are very useful. Just saying. In fact, they're arguably more useful than the weapon itself. But yeah, Christmas time, COVID time. Fortunately, the vaccine is being released. I do intend on getting it, and yes, there are people I personally know who thinks there's a microchip in the vaccine, and all I can think of is how stupid you have to be. Let's look at this from a logical viewpoint, shall we? Let's say there is a microchip in the vaccine that tracks you where you go. You carry a phone with you everywhere you go. If someone wanted to track you, you carry a tracking device on you at all times, willingly. And you're worried about a microchip in a vaccine? Give me a break. Also, do you really think you're worth tracking? Like, just saying. Why will they want to put a microchip in everyone, considering everyone's not worth tracking? I mean, I am thinking about this from a standpoint of there is a microchip in the vaccine, and I see no logical reason how there could be. I mean, microchips by injection seem to be a bit too science fiction for me, but just saying if there is. No fucking way there is, but just saying there is. People carry a phone with them everywhere they go. If you're worried about being tracked, stop carrying a phone everywhere. So, you know. Smarten up and fuck off. But yeah, I will obviously be getting the vaccine as I believe I will not be allergic to it. I might get sick for a day or two, but big deal. I don't know why sick reminded me, but there's a small possibility I will be working 2 days this coming week. Well, so much for that idea. Backtrack all the way to the other end. Son of a bitch, why didn't I check that before? I would have saved me so much time. But oh well. How long have I been doing this? Not quite 16 minutes. Grace could use some healing. Oops. Damn, I didn't mean to do that either. Fortunately, I know 2 people who know antidotes, so... not that big a deal if I accidentally use an item. I mean, yeah, it's a waste and I don't like it, but it's by no means worse than that percent over. Why do I... that's the second time. Why do I keep doing that? Do I use one on Alice? Yeah. Ah. Damn it. Not what I wanted to do. I meant to use them on a mate. Anyways, back all the way to where I was supposed to have gone in the first place. But yeah, get the vaccine, people. And I know it's not gonna give you autism, so fuck off with that shit, either. I find it hilarious when I talk to people and they're worried about vaccines give autism and they don't realize I'm autistic. Like, they will actually argue with me. No, there's no way you're autistic. Yes, I am. And I trust my doctor in regards to diagnosing me autistic, and I trust an idiot like you, so... unless I can see your medical degree, which I guarantee you don't have. Ooh. I am going to, just automatically say I'm autistic because that's what my doctor says. You can disagree with it all you want, but fuck you and fuck off. Yeah, I don't understand why ceramic is considered a high quality item. I mean, I think ceramic, I think something very fragile, easily breakable, but in this game, ceramic is, very sought after. And I'm not sure why. I mean, maybe there's a way to make ceramic a lot more durable, but I think easily breakable ceramic pots. Not exactly something you, well. But yeah, anyways. Easily breakable ceramic pots. And here's a professor. With, bunny cat-eared creature. similar to, I believe her name was Nell in the Phantasy Star 2. Which is a great game, but a game I cannot finish because it is far too mazy for me. And I was at the point where you were supposed to go to the first boss. Like the first official real boss. And I could not find that bugger anywhere. And I mean, I used the map, I used the guide, and I still couldn't find it. So I gave up. Multiple times. Which is a shame because it is an excellent game. This entire... Well, I can't say for the online because I don't do online, but the entire quadrilogy. Excellent game, including the first one, though I'm not a fan of the first one because it has first-person dungeon viewpoints, and I'm just not a fan of those. Not unless it's a Western role-playing game, or even in a dungeon crawler, I want there to be some sort of map. If it does a first-person viewpoint thing. Though I have a love-hate relationship with dungeon crawlers. We're talking like all the way back to DOS era. But I mean, to me, a dungeon crawler is basically a time-wasting game that wastes too much time. I mean, a time-wasting game for me is something where you sit down and you, I don't know, want to waste 5 minutes while you're sitting on the toilet taking a shit. Dungeon crawlers are you waste hours sitting in front of your computer just trying to find that one door or one chest or the area of the map you can't get to. And they're extremely frustrating. They can be fun, but you have to be in the right mood to play them, and for me personally, that mood happens to me very rarely, so I mean, I'm not missing them. I don't have any. I know I could easily get them, probably easily get them for free. Hell, they're probably available on the console I'm playing right now. But they were just never my thing. Now, maybe there's not a boss fight at the end of this dungeon. I could have sworn there was, but I forgot that the professor decided to explore this place, and well, I was aware of... I've already forgotten her name, assuming she even introduced her name to us. I was aware that she was coming up, I just didn't realize she came up this early. Oh well. I will end the video soon. It's not a half hour, but it's getting close. Plus, I do have the beginning to edit out. Just do you understand? I'm guessing he doesn't. Be honest, Alice, I don't even think she understands either. So, Han does, but Han's the university scientist researcher guy. The most educated out as a group. Not necessarily the most intelligent, he's a bit of an idiot, but the most educated. Oh yeah, we need to talk to Seed. Hey, we're playing Final Fantasy VIII. No, we're not. Final Fantasy VIII, was it Seed or CD? I think it was CD. But don't necessarily remember. Not the best Final Fantasy game out of the three. I will confess that 7 is better than 8. But 7 does that whole saves a planet bullshit, which I always hated when I was a kid, so I like 8 better than 7, even though it's not as good a game. If for no other reason, then I can do a really cheesy love story better than I can save the planet from the big bad evil corporation story. Saying this, 9 is the best out of all 3 of them. And yes, 8 was the first one, or JRPGs that I played to completion. No, it is not my favorite. But in regards to me being very, grind heavy. In regards to JRPGs and RPGs in general, you can blame 8 for that. Because even if you don't grind the experience points in it, which considering the enemies level up with you is not exactly a necessity to do, just the way you collect magic in the game makes it extremely grindy. And I can't explain why, but I like that. I honestly did. I honestly liked the grinding and what have you. Don't know why. I can certainly understand why people hate it. But rather despite of itself, I kinda like it. Don't know why. Can't explain why, it makes no sense to me either. Maybe it was because I was new to it and didn't know any better. But I like the grinding, I really do. Yes, stopping the system will definitely cause problems. This is what happens when you pretty much have your entire planet's ecosystem, like, controlled by a computer. I don't know how it got to this point. Bear in mind, I've never played 2, never finished, or never completed 1. I did play 1 for a brief bit, but got annoyed with it very quickly. Never completed 2. Played a little bit of 3, it's a sort of bastard child of the game, but I did enjoy what I played of it. This is the only Phantasy Star game I've played to the end. And generally speaking, 4 is considered the best one overall. From my limited personal experience with the other games, I tend to agree. Oh, we have to find another droid. Another droid? No, cat ear, rabbit ear woman isn't a droid. She's a hybrid thing. A man named Zio, ain't that convenient? Hey, Grizz, guess what? We have to, if not necessarily find and fight Zio, rescue someone he's kidnapped, taken hostage. Anyways, we need to free this not creature android from Zio. I don't think Grace will mind coming along. I don't think Grizz will mind coming along at all. Even if we don't fight CEO, we disrupt his plans. I mean, that alone is better than doing nothing, you know? Why, yes, I believe it is. And I believe it is. Zima! I remember Zima, although I think it was spelled with an I instead of an E. Never drank it. Was far too young. Still have no idea what it was supposed to be. I think it was supposed to be some sort of cooler. For some reason, and I'm probably wrong, I believe it was made by the Molson Coors Beverage Corporation. I'm under the impression it was clear, which is why I believe it to be a cooler. For all I know, it was a clear beer. And now every time I look back and think about it, I wish I want to try it. Knowing fully well I'm probably not going to like it. But I guess even when I was a kid, or not a kid, but a young guy, I always wanted to know what Zima was. Or what it was supposed to be. Rika, okay. Does Rika have a pierced ear? I believe she does. But yeah, I also remember Red Dog. So Red Dog was even before Zima. When I had Red Dog, though I was very young and didn't know any better. I think it was the first beer I ever tried. I don't remember much about. I remember the commercials. The commercials were great. I don't know why I liked the commercials so much when I was young, but I thought they were absolutely excellent. Just this big, ugly red bulldog. But the commercials were great. The beer was honestly probably not that good, but I mean, it was the first beer I had, so keep that in mind. I mean, I don't ever think it's going to come back. I don't remember who brewed it. For all I know, it was one of those beers that were contract brewed to a Canadian brewery, but originated in the United States, much like Coors. And as far as the records, there is a significant difference between the same beer being brewed in Canada and America. American Coors Light is not as bad as Seeming Clear 2.0 if I remember correctly. But it's barely got flavor. Coors Light brewed up here by the Molson Corporation. I mean, I still don't like it, but I know people who do like Coors Light, who say that Canadian Coors Light is definitely superior to the Coors Light brewed in America. I think they're both terrible, but I happen to agree with them. And I honestly don't know why that is, because, I mean, the alcohol is the same. I mean, there is no, like, maximum alcohol limit for American beer. So this whole Canadian beer being stronger in alcohol versus American is, I do find it's overall true. Our beer tends to be around 5%, and Americans' beer tends to be a little less. Or at least it was back when I was a kid. But I never understood why that was, because I'm pretty sure there was no, like, max cap on alcohol by volume when it came to the American breweries. And I mean, there are good American beers. Mostly good small breweries that make them, but I mean, I like Sam Adams. Sam Adams is a pretty good beer. Rolling Rock's a good thirst quencher, though it's definitely not a great beer in any sense, but if I want something on a hot day when I've been mowing the lawn or whatever, Rolling Rock in a can, not in a bottle, in a can, I don't mind it at all. And I feel like I need to end this conversation soon because, spoiler alert, well, I'm not going to spoil it, but it's coming up soon. And she's never been outside before, so everything is brand new and exciting to her. Which is definitely understandable, I mean. I remember knowing someone who came from some Caribbean island. I don't know why I want to say Haiti. I don't think she was Haitian, but she might have been. But anyways, the first time she saw snow when she came to Canada, it was like watching a little child seeing snow for the first time. Like, she was absolutely amazed and excited and mesmerized by it, and I'm just laughing because, I mean, I like snow for the most part. I think it can be beautiful so long as it's not in the... Okay, it can be beautiful in the city. Yeah, and there's a spoiler alert. But snow can be beautiful in the city before it gets dirty by all the people and the pollution and the cars and the dirt and what have you. But snow in the countryside is beautiful. I like snow so long as I don't have to drive in it. But the first time she saw snow, like, I'm almost going like, I understand you're from a location where it never snows, but surely you were aware of snow before you moved up here. But I guess she was just absolutely fascinated by it, and it was kind of lightheartening and funny to watch her. Absolutely hilarious, this Caribbean woman being absolutely just fascinated by her first snow. And yes, it was only a matter of time before she started bitching about the cold. Take care, everybody. Have yourselves a good day, night, evening, whatever time it is, and bye.